Hey everyone, Lewis aka SpiderMan 1991 here with another pick of the week video where my pick will be for October 19th, 2016, and my pick for this week does actually complement my pick from last week, Amazing Spider-Man number 20. This pretty much, now the clone conspiracy is going on. Lots of famous Spider-Man characters who died are now coming back due to the work of classic Spider-Man villain, the Jackal. In this issue, now, while the main story will be told in its own series titled The Clone Conspiracy, Amazing Spider-Man will be featuring backstory on certain characters that are coming back to life. And this issue will talk about Dr. Octopus, who if you didn't read Clone Conspiracy number 1, spoiler alert, Spidey found out he was alive. Now, if you have been reading Amazing Spider-Man since and also Superior Spider-Man and Spider-Verse, you know that during the events of Spider-Verse, when Dr. Octopus was brought into the present, he set up some sort of protocol that would go into effect after 100 days after his return. And what it was a electronic version of Dr. Octopus' consciousness. Now when this consciousness went active, it tried to switch bodies back into Peter Parker, but Ock knew that if he did that there's a chance Parker probably already prepared for that, and thus the effect didn't work. Then he figured out that the only other body that he could transfer his consciousness into would be his original body. He went to the cemetery where it was, and it turns out the body was gone. And in order to get the body to New You, Otto basically used the Anna Marie AI, which is still present in his web shooter, well, web gauntlet really, to hack into New You, initiate a deal between New You and the people who have Otto's body, getting Otto's body to New You. However, as the body is being revived, it turns out that the brainwaves inside the body are actually Peter's. Because, if you remember, Ock and Peter did switch bodies, and Peter died in Dr. Octopus's original body. Now, Ock finds this out, and he realizes he can't let this happen. So, with the last energy of his mini Octobot, he goes into his own mind and once again battles Peter Parker for control. However, since this consciousness of Peter Parker is much weaker, Otto is able to defeat it and regain control of his original body just as it's coming out of the restoration tube. Now, at this moment, Jackal welcomes him into New You and allows him to help him figure out a way to deal with the whole cellular degeneration that happens to everyone that's being brought back, and the only way to stabilize it is through a pill that Jackal developed. So Otto agrees to work with Jackal to figure out a solution to this. And that's basically Amazing Spider-Man number 20. I like this a lot because it did connect to a lot of events that Dan Slott wrote, Spider-Verse, Superior Spider-Man, and currently Clone Conspiracy. I do like how we are getting background information, as well as the main tie to the main event, which is in its own series, which I think is a good idea, because to be honest, I'm already getting Amazing Spider-Man regularly, and having the event in its own series does make me more willing to buy that event rather than just the Amazing Spider-Man title. So yeah, also I do like Dan Slott's writing. There is a funny moment in the issue where when Jackal is watching Otto's restoring body struggle with the whole mind battle going on, he says, "Oh, someone get the popcorn. This is gonna be good. Seriously, get me popcorn." That was hilarious. So really, I like Amazing Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man, it's a good number 20. It's a good issue. It does tie into a lot what's been going on with Dr. Octopus since the end of Superior Spider-Man. And I think that overall Dan Slott's doing an impressive job. Clone Conspiracy, it's probably going to be definitely something that a lot of fans are going to be talking about for a while. So that's why it's and since this came out the very week after the first issue of Clone Conspiracy, it's a definitely good compliment to it. So that is why I recommend that if you listened to me last week and got Clone Conspiracy number 1, you should definitely get Amazing Spider-Man number 20. Alright, thank you again for watching. What was your pick of the week? Let me know in the comments below. I'm SpiderMan 1991 saying see you later.